Hi, I'm Mark. This is Everyone Can Grill. Today on the Weber Performer, we're going to smoke up the dang neighborhood. Nah, seriously, we're going to cook a cherry pie in a cast iron pie pan, and we're going to do some barbecued chicken thighs with our own homemade barbecue sauce using Guinness. So stick around. This is going to be good. Okay, pies can't get much easier than this because I'm not making my own crust today. So, you've seen me do a frozen crust before, and guess what? Let's see me do it again today. Really simple. Boy, is it nice out today. Honestly, yesterday it was 12 degrees outside this morning, or yesterday morning. And right now, it's shooting a little over 70 in Northeast Ohio. In March, I'll take that. This pie pan, my brother gave me for my birthday. And I've only used it once since I got it. And I couldn't wait to get it out here and fire it off for everybody else. And you see what I'm doing? I'm just dumping that pie crust in there and getting it so it's tight all around the edges. That way we'll get a nice, all the way done pie crust. Cherry filling, again, right out of the dang can. No big deal. Nothing fancy. But dang, I'm telling you what, it's gonna be good. And I got 2 cans to fill this one up. So, if it'll come out, we don't want to be shy with it. And I could put bourbon in here or stuff like that, but today I think we're just going to do the regular pie filling. And I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit. It'll do it itself, but I wanted to taste that pie filling. Now let's get that out of the way, and we'll do a quick weave. Really simple, especially when you don't have to make your own crust. If we can get this thing to peel apart. There it goes. How about that? Now should we do a weave? Or just stack it on? You know what? I want more crust than a weave, so I'm just going to go with a straight stack on this. And I'm not going to cut anything. I'm just going to do a quick roll over, kind of like I do with my pot pie. Super simple, guys. That's what we want when we're grilling, so we can sit around and BS with our buddies while all this is doing it on the grill. Look at that. That's about as rustic as you can get right there. Now, important, we need to make some cuts in this thing, or else it'll just burst and make it look ugly. Let's open those up just a smidge. Let's do a couple more down here, like that. Open them up, and then we'll do a couple that we don't open up just for looks in betwixt. There we go. All right, that is that. We'll set that aside for a few. Grab our other cast iron, because the coals aren't even ready yet. Now I want to make my own barbecue sauce, and guess what I did? I forgot to bring out my can opener. So I'm going to go take the walk of shame while you guys have a sip of your adult beverage, and I'll be right back. Just a small can of tomato sauce to start with. Boom. All right. now important, and I'm running out, because we want to do a heaping helping of my dry rub here. And I did that in my hand because I got a couple of lunkers in there that I want to break up. See there? All right. Yeah, I like this, but the wife and I are the only ones that are going to have the barbecue sauce, so I don't want to hear anything about it. Give that a quick stir. That's all we're doing there. But the star of the show with this is Guinness. We're going to give it about a little more than a half a bottle. Just like that. And that's how I eyeball stuff. How much fits in my hand, how much is going to go in the bottle. But I will give you a recipe for the sauce and my dry rub in the description with measurements. And I'm going to give this, that looked about right, about a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, or a little bit more depending on how you like it. Man, look at the color already in there. But we're not done yet. One more ingredient, just to sweeten it up, and that is some brown sugar. Now I'm going to have that song in my head all night. There we go. And honestly, I'm going to call that about 2/3 of a cup. Now, let's give this a taste. Ooh, 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 ooh. More dry rub. There we go. And do it how you like to do it. If you got a rub that you like that's better than mine, which would be amazing if you ever found one like that, that's money. Right there, money. Now we'll set that aside for a little while. And I am going to put the lid on it, just in case a rogue bird comes by and wants to destroy my barbecue sauce. Alright, we're on hold here until my coals get up to temperature. So I will bring you back then. Okay, the coals were fired up, and I put them in the bins, split even, and I also put my grate upside down so that I can have a good chute for when I do start cooking the chicken, to put the wood in there. I wanted to show everybody this again because I just love it. It does such a good job of cleaning these grates off. Get them nice and hot, and then just run these up and down them. I think I got a whole 20 bucks in this paddle. This was either Amazon or Pampered Chefs, one of the two. But either way, it's nice. I'll get some paper towel and wipe that off. I just wanted to get the big schmutz off it. And look at how nice of a job that does. And I don't have to worry about getting those metal shavings in my throat. Alright, pie goes on. Just like that. Barbecue sauce also goes on without the spoon or the lid, because we want this to thicken up for a while. There we go. Look at that's much better. Because we want that to cook and thicken up. It's going to simmer a little bit, and it's going to go real good. So I'm going to close this lid because we ain't cooking with the lid off, indirect. And I'll be back in, how long does that take, Tara? 40 minutes for the pie crust. All right, we're 5 minutes into this cook, and I forgot something. So I threw this little cast iron thing right on the coals with some butter in it, because, dang it, I wanted to, look at I picked that up and got a little pieces of ash in there. Let's get them out of there too while we're at it. Yeah, don't need them. But I did want to butter this because it gives it a nice golden brown finish. Look at that. Said I wanted to get some butter on here. Like that. Now that's the way it should be. And since I got the butter out, we're going to pull it for now and put it on my scraper pan handle. Take a look at this barbecue sauce, and that's only 5 minutes in, and you can see it's already starting to warm up. Oh man, is that going to be good. I love this sauce. All right, we're 20 minutes into this, running right at 350, and doesn't that pie look good? I'm really popping the lid on this just so I can stir the barbecue sauce. Wanted to check on it. This is more like a glaze than a barbecue sauce, and we're going to treat it like that. All right, look at that, pie's looking good. Let's get the lid back on, because again, you know what I want to do? I want to spin that. Oh man, that barbecue sauce is to die for. I want to spin this 180, just in case there's any hot spots. Get the lid back on. We'll go back up to 350. Another 20 minutes, and we'll be able to pull the pie. Okay, we're at the 40-minute mark, and our pie is not done yet. Couldn't be because I took the lid off like 4 times. But if you look at it, the outer part of the crust is. So what I'm going to do is just kind of cap a little bit. A ring, that's horrible, but it'll help. I'm going to wring that outside just a smidge, and I'm going to stir this. Now you can see, like I said, this is thin, real thin, but it's really, really good. Let me get the lid back on, and I say another probably 8 minutes. Okay, what do you say we get this pie off of here? Look at that. Look at, I got a little bit of bubble action going on there. That pie crust, I took that aluminum foil off just a second ago when I checked it before I brought you back, because you didn't need me to go back and forth with it. But I do want to spin this around and show you the bubble action going on there, and a little bit coming off the top. Yeah. Man, pie on the grill. How easy is that? Let me get this the heck out the way. And again, I'm using that handle for the scraper. Bada bang, how easy. Chicken is about as easy as it gets when you go indirect on the grill. And you know what? I'm going to take the skin off. Leg quarters, or thighs with the bone in. You see how easy that comes off of there. And I'm just going to drop them straight on, bone down. Alright, time to lose the gloves. Gonzo. Chicken's on. Dry rub. It smells so good. Let's give our sauce a quick spin. Every time I taste it, it gets better. And I'm putting peach wood down. And you guys all know me. I'm not one for soaking my wood. Just for the convenience of it, to be honest with you. Alright, as you can see, all the wood chips have burned off. And I want to take and put a first little baste on this. Look at how good that chicken looks already. We are a little over 10 minutes in right now. And I am not tasting that because that's going to be way too hot. But I do want to start putting some of this baste on here. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps, and it helps YouTube kind of promote my videos so that we can get more people watching them, and I can do more. And I would love to have a comment from all you. Let me know what you would like to see me grill. If there's anything different. I mean, I've done thighs a few times now, just different ways. This is more about this barbecue sauce. Or this glaze. This barbecue sauce. Alright. Yes, sir. Let's get that lid back on. And keep on a-cooking. Alright. I am bringing you back. Because I want to do another baste on these. Oh my goodness. Check it out. Let's give this a stir. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do this time. I'm also going to add a little bit of smoke to this. But now we're going to go big time here and do a whole dunk right in that sauce. Give it a shake off and put it back on there. Now we got the bottom and the top sauce. Alright. Now, before I add smoke, I got this from Blackstone. It's an IR and it's a instant read. I know it's early, but I want to get a reading on these. If it will. I think I'm hold. There we go. 122. 127. 130. This one's going to go quicker. It's small. And that's 132. So we know we got a little bit of time here. Hit it with a little, just one handful this time of smoke. I want a little bit more. Let's drop this on the top. We're cooking again. All right, I am bringing you back because this chicken is done. Let me make some room here. I'm going to pull this over so we can put it right on that aluminum foil. Look at that. That is pretty. Now you know how I know it's done, right? I did take its temperature. Don't ever pull chicken off unless chicken's done. And the only way you know for sure is by taking its temperature. You can see I built that sauce up quite a bit on there. Went for more from a glaze to a barbecue sauce. So, and I know this is going to be warm, but let's take a piece off of here. Oh my gosh, knife is falling through it. Yeah, that's hot, but it's good. Oh my good God. That barbecue sauce is the bomb diggity. Boy, that barbecue sauce is good. You guys want to give this a try? Super simple. Put the chicken on and leave it alone. Just throw the stuff on top of it. Peachwood is great too. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. I am Mark. This is Everybody Can Grill. Easy chicken and a cherry pie on the Weber Performer. Doesn't get any easier than this. Get you off your butts, fire up your grills, and see what you can do. Because everyone can grill.